Who else is cringe? Who else is down bad? I'm not down bad. I'm always up. I'm never down bad. Never been down bad because I always stay winning. Okay. I do be doing adult spicy time stuff from time to time. I do be like swag like it. Swag on it. Swag on these nuts. Oh my god. I'm banging it. Guys, I'm streaming right now. Mm, mm, mm. Hello guys, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Pappy used to be blonde. Yeah, I did dye my hair. Yes, I did do that. Yes, I did do that. You're right, Chatter. Chatter? I hardly know her. Pronouns. Hey, you want my pronouns? Yes, I am the WOKER. I am the WOKER. I'm the wokest. I'm the wokest. I force Batman to get blue hair and pronouns and take estrogen. You guys don't even know what I'm capable of as the WOKER, okay? You guys don't even know. You guys aren't even ready. She, he, they. Take them from me, the WOKER. The WOKER appreciates you sharing your pronouns, okay? But anyway, welcome in, chat. Aren't you glad to be here? Aren't you so glad to be here? Wow. Oh my god, the voice crack. Voice crack. You know what else is cracking? Me with your mom last night. Yup. Yup. Yeah, that was it. That was a joke about me cracking your mom. Get owned. Yeah, sorry I swagged on y'all. Okay, sorry that I swagged on y'all. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. You're welcome. Hopefully your parents needed a cracking. Good cracking, you know? But welcome in, everybody! Welcome! What do I have planned for stream tonight? Don't ask me that! Pappy, your video on, Monster's Peak. What do you mean, Monster? I don't drink Monster. I don't like Monster. My pronouns are Spider-Man. Bro. Yo, you guys know about Spider-Man? Spider-Man. Do you guys think Spider-Man can do a backflip? I don't know. I don't know if Spider-Man can do a backflip. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Hopefully you're queer. I don't know. I hate commercials. Yo. Cuddle Bear really be getting, like, ads nonstop, bro. I feel like every single time Cuddle Bear sends a message in chat, she'd be like, meh, ads. Skill issue. Okay, why the fuck is my OBS? What the fuck is it doing, bro? What the fuck? Okay, here's the fit today. I got my religious jeans on, because they're holy, because they got holes in them, because they're my religious jeans, because they're like holy and stuff. Wow, chat. Isn't that such a funny joke? I laughed. You guys can say that you saw Pappy the first stream and that you laughed. That's pretty swag. You know what else is swag? Swag. Wow. Isn't that crazy? But chat, welcome in. What should be the topic of conversation? What's the earring? It's the music, like if you ever play Persona 5. Hold up, the music note from Persona 5, like when you rank up a skill, like that's what it is. I don't know if you guys could see that. Yeah. Also, Lucy, thank you for the Shout out Lucy with the raid. With the raid of 6. Wait. W. Isn't this a gang sign? I don't know. Maybe I'm a part of a gang, guys. I'm a part of the woke transgender gang. Yeah. Yep, we're coming to pee in the women's restroom, so you better watch out. You better watch out. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy stuff. Yeah. On a more serious note, you look very pretty today. Thank you. Thank you. I actually did my makeup today. Isn't that crazy, guys? Wow. Wow. Yeah. YouTube chatter said men. Yes, YouTube chatter. I also like men. I assume you like men too. I do like penis, guys. I think it's pretty awesome. Pretty swag. Pretty swag. See you in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Where are you going? That's like 2 hours. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Where are you going, Cuddle Bear? Watching a movie? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Oh my god, why is my OBS being so fucking weird today? What the hell? I literally have to like minimize my tab to be able to open OBS. Like, what the fuck is going on with OBS? Like, it should not be doing that. But anyway, the Sunday jeans. Yeah, I do have the religious jeans on, the holy ones. Yes. My boyfriend's birthday is today. Yo, chatter, that kind of gay. Actually, well, I don't know if you're a man or. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is up with my tabs today? What the fuck is wrong with this? Dude, what in the world? What in the world, dude? This is annoying. This is annoying. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? I don't understand. I do not understand. Okay, that's weird. Weird glitch going on. Weird glitch. Yeah, but shout out to that chatter's boyfriend. My OBS has been crazy too. Maybe it's the most recent bug patch. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Probably that. Mine's been lagging when I game on stream since the update. Yeah, mine is like I try to like, cuz usually I have like my Twitch manager open like in like an actual like web tab, right? And then I usually have like my OBS, but like when I click on my OBS it like doesn't open. I have to like minimize it. But then like I go to like open the window. It's weird. How tall are you? I don't have a boyfriend. Okay, you guys are saying, oh, I said happy birthday to the chatter's boyfriend. A chatter in my chat said, oh, it's my boyfriend's birthday. I don't have a boyfriend. The chatter in my chat has a boyfriend. Okay. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the follow, lol Lutzel Ray. Thank you for the follow. I'm especially woke. Also, congratulations. We love a woke chatter, guys. I'm gonna say something pretty crazy. I'm woke. She has a boyfriend, unsubbed and guys, I don't have a boyfriend though. If I had a boyfriend, do you think I would be streaming? No. Because I'd be too busy doing other activities. No, that I don't have a boyfriend now. Do you own a cowboy hat? No, I wish though. I wish. Like I was talking to someone and they because I have like a southern accent and they were like, oh, like you're southern, you must have like cowboy hats and a boot. And I'm like, I'm from the South, yes, but I'm not from like cowboy hat and like boot part of the South, you know? I'm from like pulled pork, I'm from like pulled pork part of the South, you know? So I never took English, don't know what a pronoun is, lol. Pretty much it's anything used in place of a noun. So, oh, awesome. Guys, guess what my landlord just sent me? No renewal on the lease. Yeah, that's pretty swag. Did it take him 2 weeks to do it when he said it was gonna take him like 3 days? Yeah. But shout out to my landlord, I guess. Um, she's the good kind of country. Look. Country ain't. Look, okay. I think the South gets a bad rep. I think people shit on the South because there are fucking shitty people in the South, right? And the politicians in the South are like the worst politicians in the USA, okay? You gay. Thank you for noticing, first time chatter. Welcome in. Welcome in, Rod Mune. Thank you for saying you gay. Because thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. I try. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason I look gay. Yeah. I'm trying to attract other gays, I'm for the gays. You know how they say male gays, female gays? I just go for the gays. That was pretty fire. That was a good joke. Boom. Yes, pulled pork south. I'm saying North Carolina, guys. North Carolina. Okay, pulled pork. Okay, swag. Uh, yeah. You would look like clavicular if you were normal. We're not gonna get into that comment. That's funny though. But I don't know. Let me see if I can find a photo of me pre-transition. I don't think I ever looked like clavicular. I was very twinkified. Well, clavicular is very twinkified. So I don't know. That was very twinkified. Okay, this was in 2019, guys. Holy fuck, I had that drip on. Holy shit, that drip go crazy. Holy fuck, I had the full diamond armor. I still do have the full diamond armor. It's back at my parents' house though. I need to get my parents to send that to me. North Carolina is full of New Jersey and Florida people now. You're also forgetting California people as well. It also depends on which part of the state of North Carolina you're in. Lots of Ohio people also live in North Carolina. Lots of people from Ohio, but Ohio's a big state. So, and you still have the sword on your wall. I do have the sword on my wall. Hold up, let me. Yeah, guys, I do have the sword on my wall. Yeah, people always talking about they want to see a trans woman's sword. Yeah, this is my diamond sword. It's quite hard because it's diamond. It's made of diamonds, and diamonds are like one of the hardest materials in the world. Yeah, my diamond sword. You can't afford Ford. Yeah, that was a quote from Tobuscus. I love Kyle Rittenhouse. Do you guys ever think about how like Tobuscus literally like, damn, Tobuscus, and what happened to Tobuscus? Wow, that's kind of rough. Yeah, I got the diamond sword. I also got the creeper behind me. Yo, peep the creep. Yo, hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. I need you about to see some swag. You're about to see some swag. Yeah. Yeah, check out this swag. Elite levels of swag right now. Okay, hold up. Okay. Say hello to me. Well, welcome in, chatter. Do you think it's moral or okay to not tell someone you are transgender if you are kissing them on a date or a party? Well, if I go on a date with someone, I've usually already told them that I'm trans. And I'm not really the type of person to like kiss someone at a random party. But if I were to be sexually involved with someone, I would tell someone I'm trans before I get sexually involved with them. That's just the smart thing to do for my own safety. Um, and also, like, yeah. But hold up. Elite levels of drip. Sorry, you guys are getting my massive drip. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, Pappy got the swag on her. Yeah, we got the creeper. We got the diamond sword. Creeper, diamond sword. Creeper, diamond sword. Creeper, creeper. Oh man. Yeah, so we back in the mine. You know, I got my pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. Someone take a screenshot of this. This is a fire ass pick. Fire ass pick. Only if I had my diamond armor with me. Yeah, but also if you're wondering why the creeper's not exploding, because I'm in creative mode. That's right. Guys, I'm actually God. I'm not. That was a joke. I'm not. But it would be cool if I was. 6-7. Oh my god, first time chatter. Oh my god, 6-7. For that shit. You guys know what's crazy? 6-7 was like almost a month ago at this point. You know? You guys know that if we're going off of European dates, my birthday is 6-9. No joke. Like American dates, my birthday is not on 6-9. But if we're talking like European, like if you're measuring using like European time, my birthday is on 6-9. So that's pretty swag. That's probably why I got the sauce, guys. I'm also, my star sign is a virgin, so yep. Who else got a virgin star sign? Who else born at the end of August and like the rest of September? Who else a virgin? It's a joke because I'm a Virgo, but I'm saying I'm a virgin. Yeah. Lol, do you believe that you are a woman? I know that I'm a woman, so swag. Yeah. What do you mean telling someone is important for your safety? Well, I would want to get into a private room with someone and be undressing and then find out at that moment I'm trans. Because that can turn into a violent situation, okay? Trans panic laws, they're not a law in my state, but trans panic laws are legal defense in most states for self-defense. Pretty much, if someone doesn't disclose that they're trans beforehand, and like, yeah, trans panic laws are kind of crazy. But yeah, snowflake mods. Well, it's an auto mod, so also I don't know. Kind of snowflake to be mad that you can't say certain things. I don't know. Snowflake behavior. I would just move on. My state has a LGBTQ panic law. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of wild. Yeah. But yeah, yeah. I would never like for me like doing something sexually or like romantically with someone that doesn't know I'm trans. It's like why would I do that? That's not that wouldn't be enjoyable for me, right? Because it would just make me like stressed out. Like it's not worth risking my own safety and like it's not enjoyable, right? Like if you're on a date with someone and they got parts you're not expecting, that's probably gonna like ruin the date, you know? It's kind of like how if you have like a STD or something like that, you know, you should disclose that stuff. Like it's important to be open about things before you get to it, you know? Um so yeah. I haven't dated in a long time. I'm married, but I would absolutely love to tell them yeah, right away. Yeah. Not trying to get hate crime. Yeah. Um, so yeah. Yeah, what's your birth gender? Ask your mom, she knows. Yeah, are you attracted to men or women? Yes. How about both? Yeah. Um I had SRS 8 years ago. Please follow me. I know nothing about you, chatter, but congratulations. That's swag. Um yeah. Uh Yeah. So, but for me, it's just kind of like, why would I want to be involved with someone who's not interested in me from the start, right? Like, if I have to hide something about myself to get with someone, why would I want to be with them? You know? Like, I don't need to lie about who I am to sleep with people. Like, it's like, I don't know. Um, yeah. I get bullied in school because I like men. I got bullied in school because people thought I liked men, which I did, but I wasn't out at the time. So the bullies could have given me a little bit of a break. I think. I think. Okay. The bullies could have been like, they could have called me the F slur and then afterwards been like, maybe. I guess we'll see. You know? Like they could give me that chance, you know? Um, Wait, did you know that you're transgender? Me? Oh my god, wait guys, am I transgender? Oh my god, no way. No way, guys. Chat, I'm going to be honest. I think I might be transgender. I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from. Um I mean, literally any situation can turn violent. Safety is a complete illusion. Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I mean, like, right, there's like things you should do to keep yourself safe, right? Like in any scenario, right? Any scenario can turn violent, but there's things you can do to like de-escalate or make sure that violence never happens in the first place, right? Um my ex called me a chaser. What does that mean? Well, first time chatter, are you? I feel like you could easily look that up and find out what that is. But in terms of what a chaser is, it's someone who usually like chaser isn't just like a term I guess used for like trans people. Like I've heard people that are like I've heard the term like chubby chaser for like people that only go after like bigger women, you know? So I guess like just like kind of treating people I guess like a fetish, you know? Kind of only going after a certain demographic of people, you know? Um she's trans by the way, your ex. Well, why were you with your ex? I guess the better question is, would you still be with your ex if you had the chance, like if your ex wasn't trans, would you still be with her? Because if the answer is no, kind of giving a little bit of chaser, right? If you're only with someone because they're trans, bit chaser vibes. But if you're with someone because you actually like them, you know, it's not chaser vibes. Um, but I guess it depends. I would jokingly sometimes call my ex a chaser. Um, because my ex, I was the third trans person she'd ever dated. So I was like, chaser. I would say jokingly though, because she wasn't actually. Shit 6 7. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Because like the trans people that she dated before me were like trans the other way, you know. Um, yeah. You're genuinely gorgeous. Thank you, first time chatter. Also, shit 6 7 6 7. Thank you for the follow. Are you trans? Me? I don't know. Am I? I am. Uh, um, yeah. Yeah. Also, thank you for the floating hearts. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much, Jovi XO. Thank you very much for that. Do you guys ever think, what if I could backflip? I, no joke, on a daily basis think about backflipping. Like, no joke, I think about it way too often. Um, yeah. Do you have anything to offer the world beyond being trans? Well, I'm decent at skateboarding. Um, I honestly, if I wasn't doing social media stuff, I'd probably be working on film sets. So, not like not like in front of the camera, but behind the camera. That's what I went to school for. Wow, guys. Wow. Guess you. I'm also a pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good in the kitchen. Okay, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at cooking, um, and baking. So, um, I feel like that's kind of a skill that a lot of people are lacking, like how to cook and bake. Like, genuinely, some of y'all can't even, like, can barely heat up something in the microwave. Skill issue. Skill issue. I think cooking is such an underrated skill. Okay, because if you can cook good food, not only will it save you money, but you'll also be healthier if you can cook food for yourself. Like, learning how to cook for yourself, not only will you save money, okay, because you can cook things in bulk, or like better manage like how much food you're eating, but it's also healthier for you because you can control what's actually going into your body and you're eating less processed food. So cooking, kind of an underrated skill. People kind of be sleeping on cooking, not gonna lie. Like, I always hate when, like, super nice, thank you for the follow, like all the like gym bro people, like, I kind of hate how, like, their meal prep is dog shit. Like, they have like a barely seasoned piece of chicken, brown rice, and broccoli. It's like, okay, how about we make a stir fry with that? Okay, stir fry. You can make it with like little bit of oil. Oh no, that's a little bit of fat, but who cares? Okay, and like you could add some flavor to it. It's like so many people like, I like your nails. Thank you. Yeah, so basic survival skills. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't have cooking skills, both men and women nowadays. And I feel like it like leads to them spending more at restaurants, and it makes you unhealthy, like unhealthier, cuz like you're either going to a restaurant and getting larger portion sizes, and or you're like buying frozen processed food, which like is not good for you, right? Or just processed food in general, which is like not good for you. Yeah. You're welcome, Pappy. And how are you feeling today? I'm feeling good, first time chatter. I'm feeling pretty good. Um, I was like, this morning, I kind of sat in bed all day because yesterday I did a lot of work. Yesterday I got a lot of work done, scheduled a lot of videos. I made like 6 thumbnails, which is kind of crazy, doing 6 thumbnails. Um, and like scheduled uploads and stuff like that. So today I kind of took it easy, kind of like trying to be a girl. Yeah, that's why I transitioned, chatter. That's why I transitioned, YouTube chatter. Plus being able to cook is attractive to a partner. Yeah, I think it's also just it's good for like your health too. Like, yeah. So I love cooking. Cooking's very fun. Can you dance, please? Interesting request. You really want to ask the white woman to dance? Bad question. Get a life. Oh my god, guys. Do I even have a life? Am I living? Oh my god, that YouTube chatter said get a life, but what if I don't even have a life to begin with, guys? What if I'm just existing in like cyberspace? What if I'm not even real? Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening? What's happening? That chatter, oh my god, that chatter's destroyed my sense of reality. My sense of reality's fractured. Forever gone. Okay? Yeah. I don't know, but I guess I have a life. I guess I don't have a life, guys. Um, get a life. What if I took a life, guys? Actually, I'm gonna say something crazy, Chad. Crazy take alert! Crazy take alert! Crazy take alert inbound. I think murder is bad. I think murder is bad. Oh my god! I can't believe I just said that. Murder? Bad? Yeah, guys, I think if you commit murder, you should actually be put in jail. Yeah. Sorry I'm so brave for saying that take. There's a reason they call me the WOKER. Okay, because that was a pretty woke take right there. Yeah. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. No, I'm saying murder's bad in general, guys. I think murder, bad. Murder, not good. Not good. I think it's bad. I think people who commit murders should knock it off. They should stop, okay? If you're a serial killer and you're watching this, look me dead in the eyes right now. Knock it off! That probably stops someone from being a serial killer. Wow. Wow. Wannabe ContraPoints. I'm not a wannabe ContraPoints. I don't make 2-hour videos ranting about a subject that's kind of like not aligned, but I spent like a bunch of time researching it and read a bunch of philosophy to say, actually, guys, these things are connected and say a lot about society. That's not me. That's not me. I make funny jokes on the internet, okay? Name one time ContraPoints has made a funny joke. Name one time. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Also, thank you, Mr. Purrs. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, you know. Yeah. Go back to character customization. Honestly, being trans is kind of like having your own character customization slider. Like you get to be like, yeah, I'm gonna change this around. Yeah, I'm gonna. Honestly, no. I mean, it feels a little bit, uh, yeah. Other than the both side shit, ContraPoints was cool. Honestly, whenever I hear the ContraPoints drama, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I genuinely don't care. I'm like, yeah, she makes interesting videos every now and then, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Um, yes, but terms specifically for to oh yeah, you guys are still on this topic. You guys are still on the chaser topic. What's a chaser? It's like something you drink after you have like an alcoholic beverage, you know? Like if you take a shot, then you maybe have like, I don't know, like a Sprite or like Coke, you know, as a chaser, like to help it go down easier. You know, maybe like a rum and Coke, you know? Like that's what a chaser is. Glad I could explain to y'all what a chaser is. Um, do you think it's transphobic to reject dating a trans person and say you're not attracted to them? No. If like look, if you're not attracted to a trans person, you're not attracted to a trans person, you know? It's not transphobic to say that, right? Like we all have our own personal preferences, right? You don't have to like every single person, right? It's like and like everyone has different preferences, you know? Not it's not transphobic to be like, yeah, if you're not into trans people, you're not into trans people, right? Like, I'm not into loser guys. You know, that doesn't mean I hate all loser guys. Just not into losers. uh yeah. For instance, not everyone's into Rick Harrison. But me, I love Rick Harrison. I think he's the hottest man to ever live. Rick Harrison? You guys ever seen Rick Harrison? Hold up. Let me look up Rick Harrison real quick, and you guys are about to be wet and hard, okay? Okay, honestly, you're about to see Rick Harrison, and you're about to like, I don't know, the words that, the things that are gonna happen, the things that are gonna happen in your brain when I show you what Rick Harrison looks like. Some of you guys already know what Rick Harrison looks like, but trust me, when you see Rick Harrison for the first time, you never go back. You never look back. You see Rick Harrison? Oh my god, dude, he's so hot. Holy fuck, he's hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fucking stash. I love how round and bald his head is. I love how he's got no chin. I love that like smile. I love the lopsided eyes of it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm not. Oh my god. I can't look at this, guys. Holy shit, guys. I'm like, whoa, wow, wow. I'm surprised they even lasted on stream that long. Honestly, I almost got banned for finishing on. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. He isn't hot. Chatter, I don't think you understand what a joke is. The chatter that's like, he's not hot. Yeah, I know that. That's the joke. That's the joke. He's truly an exquisite specimen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My Twitch chat seems to get it. My YouTube chat's like, I don't think he's that hot. Thoughts on Blair White? Loser behavior. Blair White, loser behavior. I don't like Blair White. Blair White be like, Mom, this trans person isn't valid because they're not on HRT. This trans person, is non-binary. So they're woke and gay and I don't like them. Boo. Boo. Okay. I don't like Blair White. She's lame. Stinks. Ronaldo is hot. I don't think, like, if we're talking soccer players, I don't know. Ronaldo, I guess, like, I don't know. I didn't grow up, like, ever seeing, like, I don't think Ronaldo's that hot. Like, Ronaldo's not, like, in terms of, like, when I think about attractive men, like, when I think about really attractive men, I think, like, Michael B. Jordan, Keanu Reeves, um, fuck, what's his name? Fuck, why am I blanking on his name? Honestly, any of the guys, in House of the Dragon, especially the actor who plays Sir Kristen Cole, even though I hate his character, goddamn is he attractive. Holy moly. Holy moly. Um, yeah. Rick Harrison, very attractive. Yeah. Messi's attractive. I would say Messi's attractive. I don't know. Ronaldo's not that attractive to me. But I can look at Messi and go, he's attractive. I don't know. Austin Butler, extremely attractive. The guy who plays the fucking stranger in oh god. Whatever, fuck. In the fucking Acolyte. Oh my god. I forget his name. Okay. The Acolyte. Oh my god. The guy who plays, oh my god. Hold up. The guy who plays Quimir, Manny, bro, he's so hot. He's so hot. Oh my god. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. Him, bro, he's so fine. He's so hot. Bro, he's so hot. He's so hot. Like, what do you? Oh my god, bro, he's so hot. He's so hot. I think men are attractive, guys. I'm gonna say something crazy, guys. I'm gonna say something. I think I'm gonna say something crazy, you guys. Yeah, yeah. I think pretty hot. Yeah, but honestly, no one's hotter than my beauty Rick Harrison, the guy who plays Loki. No, I don't think he's attractive. Um, no. Um, if we're talking about the most attractive person, like the most attractive Marvel, like the most attractive person in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, guys, it's Captain America. Are we even joking? It's Chris Evans. Are we being serious right now? Are we being serious right now? Chris Evans is very hot too. Kim Jong Un, ooh, talk about a smoke show. Holy fuck. Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un makes me feel a type of way. Holy moly. Kim Jong Un, dare I say, the hottest North Korean. Dare I say. Dare I say. Um, yeah. I honestly, yeah. Yeah. But Captain America looks crap. See, that's a ass take. That's a bad take. That's just an objectively bad take. Okay? Chris Hemsworth is attractive. Okay? Is Chris Hemsworth the type of guy that I really find that attractive? No. Is he attractive though? Yes. Do I find him attractive? Not really. Not really. Yeah. Xi Jinping. Oh my god, bro. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping, dare I say, hottest world leader. Up there with Trump. Up there with Trump for beauty. Trump's gorgeous. What a beautiful man. What a beautiful man. I love how swollen he is. Um yeah. Um he supports genocide. Yes, I know. I don't like Trump, guys. I don't like Trump. Guys, I'm gonna say this. I've never voted for Trump. Wow. Never been a fan of him either. Okay? Never been a fan. Um, femboys are the only real men, I'm sorry. Honestly, true. True. Honestly, Finster. Finster. Okay. Actually, I don't even know what Finster is. I don't even think Finster knows what Finster is. I don't know. Yeah. Where should I visit in America? Oh. If you're from the UK, I feel like if you're from the UK, you'd really like Boston. Are we dropping frames? Yes, I am dropping frames. Sadly, I'm dropping frames. Not cool. Don't like that I'm dropping frames. But do be happening, which is sad. Sad. How many frames have I dropped? Ooh, I'm dropping like 24% of frames. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Eesh. Eesh. You know, struggling. Hair routine win, queen. I use Kevin Murphy shampoo and conditioner and hair oil, and I wash and then I blow dry my hair. It's not that complex. My hair routine is pretty simple. Dad, reboot the router. I don't even think it's a router issue. I think it's a hardware issue. Or, because, like, when I'm looking at it, ooh, 27.4 frames drop. Yeah. It's genuinely because yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Dropping frames. Wow. 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 Do you have a partner? And if so, was it before or after you started transitioning? I do not have a partner. I'm not in a relationship right now. Um, so yeah. Finster is hot. I would agree. I would agree. I should take a photo of that and be like, yo, My chat thinks you're. They already know. Makeup tutorial win. Yeah. Um. So that's pretty swag. Swag-olicious. Yeah. So, how did you get your hair to grow so long as a trans woman? Well, I've been transitioning for like 6 years at this point. So, how did I get my hair to grow so long? Um, hair, hair does this thing that hair grows, believe it or not. So, when you grow your hair out for a long time, it gets long. It gets long. What's your favorite horror movie? I don't really like horror movies all that much. I'm not really a fan of what's the green thing behind you? Creep up. Ah man. Happy Pride Month. Bro, you're off by like almost 2 months. What do you mean happy Pride Month? That was last month. That was last month. Um yeah. Yeah. So also Icky's vampire teeth. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why like people that get teeth mods like that. I don't know if she's had mods or if like those are her actual teeth. Seems like they'd kind of hurt, you know. Feel like biting down on your tongue that shit would hurt. Um yeah. So also thank you for the makeup brushes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for those. Um yeah. Do you play My Singing Monsters? No. I remember kids used to play that shit on the bus full blast. There was a girl on my bus that would play My Singing Monsters on the school bus in the morning at 6 a.m. Full blast. We heard all our monsters go and make like stupid ass noises, bro. Like shut your fucking monsters up. Um how is this on my For You page? I'm confused. Well, you keep commenting, chatter, so that's probably why stuff like this ends up on your page. What seemed like a horror movie was Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler. Oh my god, talk about a horror movie. That shit sucks. Bro, that movie sucks so bad. That movie I don't like Adam Sandler movies. I don't think I've ever watched an Adam Sandler movie and like enjoyed it. Like maybe besides like what's the golf one? Like I don't know. I do not find Adam Sandler funny. Like I don't know. Adam Sandler does movies and I'm like just wasn't like I don't know. Like his comedic timing and like whole bit I don't find funny. I don't know. Um Tips for going into ninth grade. Ninth grade's a war zone. I'd recommend learning to fight for your life. I'd recommend learning to beat other kids. I actually don't do that. Don't do that. When did you turn trans? Probably when I got bitten by a mob of evil transgenders. They all bit me, and I said, and then I transformed, and now I'm here. Now I'm here, queer, and I have no fear. So that's how they got me. That's how they got me, chatter. That's what turned me trans. You know, I got attacked by a woke trans mob and they bit me and shoved estrogen down my throat. It's crazy. Avoid playing dodgeball in the ninth grade. Yeah. Shattered in school. Waterboy was the shit. Bro, Waterboy was awful. Waterboy is so bad in a way I cannot describe. Waterboy is what if Adam Sandler played someone autism with low functioning autism. So bad, dude. Okay. The only part that I like about Waterboy is you can do it. Everything else about Waterboy sucks. Also, like the fact that like Adam Sandler's character, like in the movie, doesn't really understand what sex is, and this girl wants to do it with him, kind of makes me uncomfortable. It's a little bit sexual assaulty. Uncut Gems is probably his best movie. I hated watching Uncut Gems. I do not like Safdie brother films, bro. I feel like watching Safdie brother films, it like I feel like it's like hard to watch for me. In like a way of like it's like too much. It's like too much. I'm like, okay, can we maybe not? But Uncut Gems is how I would describe my downstairs. Like if we're talking like if I had to use a movie to describe my downstairs, call it an uncut gem. Yeah. Yeah. So um you're so cool. I'm low key a small gay and think of you as a role model. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm 9. Bro, where are your parents? Where are your parents? 24M looking for F. Yeah, bro, this ain't a dating site. This is a live stream. This is a live stream. I don't think you're gonna find love here. How old were you when you decided you wanted to become trans? 18. So yeah. That's when but yeah, that's after the woke transgender mob attacked me and made me transgender. Very harsh times. Very, very scary, very crazy times. Crazy times, chat. Um, 87F North Korea here, looking for my soulmate. Hit me up. Yo, chatter, 87 and from North Korea. That's pretty good. You've made it that long through all the famines and stuff. 2, you were like born what, like right, right during like the Korean War. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, chatter. You've survived a lot. You've survived a lot. You're from North Korea. Shout out to all my North Korean chatters in chat right now. Can we get a 1 for every if you're watching this stream from North Korea, type 1 in chat. Type 1 in chat. Okay, if you're watching this from North Korea, type 1 in chat. Okay, I want to see how many North Korean viewers I got right now. Yeah. 1 in chat if you from North Korea. Um Yeah. People don't live that long in North Korea. I'm sure there's an 87-year-old in North Korea. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. Yeah. So yeah. Not seeing any ones in chat. Not seeing any ones in chat. Oh no, I'm seeing a 1 now. I'm seeing ones now. Yo. To all my North Korean chatters that just put a 1 in chat. I'm reporting this to Kim Jong Un. Yeah, Kim Jong Un's gonna find out that you're using YouTube. Kim Jong Un not gonna like that. Not gonna like that. Me and Kim Jong Un, buddy buddy. Okay, me and Kim Jong Un, we be chilling. I'm reporting you guys to Kim Jong Un. Okay, you take birth control. Um, I mean, I guess HRT can make you infertile. So kind of birth control, I guess. Because Kim Jong Un is watching. Yep, Kim Jong Un's watching, guys. You guys about to get reported. Kim Jong Un. Do you live in Omaha, Nebraska? No. I'm Kim Jong Un. See, Kim Jong Un's here, guys. Kim Jong Un. Is there a North Korean here beyond the firewall? Yes. Only if they escape. Yeah. Oh my god. Mr. Beast should do a video where he goes to North Korea. Mr. Beast North Korea video would be fire. Could you imagine a Mr. Beast in North Korea video? He'd be like, today I'm here with my best friend Kim Jong Un, and he's gonna let me fire a nuke. That shit would be fire. That would be a fucking goated Mr. Beast video. Mr. Beast, go to North Korea. Mr. Beast in North Korea would go hard. You know? Imagine like North Korea, like he does it in partnership with Kim Jong Un, and he's like, last person to leave the circle wins favor with Kim Jong Un, and then everyone goes, wow. And then like no one ever leaves the circle because they want to show their devotion to like their great leader. That shit would be gas. That shit would be fire. Oh my god, handsome Chris with the fucking 100-day streak. 100 days. That's pretty swag. That's pretty awesome. North Koreans don't have internet, so North Koreans do have internet. Do they have personal computers? Probably not. But North Korea does have computers, guys. They probably just have a very, very strict firewall. And you probably, if you're on a computer, you're probably like being supervised or in a room with other people, right? Like, I don't know. But like North Koreans have computers. Like, North Korea hacks people all the time, you know? They have internet access, but only for Club Penguin. That's why they shut off Club Penguin. It's all the North Koreans on Club Penguin, and they were like, all hail Kim Jong Un, and they had to be like, we can't have kids being like North Korean, like getting North Korean brainwashed on the Club Penguin servers. This is true. So yeah, they have their own internet like China. Yeah, they probably have just like a super strict firewall, right? So and the government definitely has internet, right? Um, and like guys, computers are everywhere. Like it's not that hard to get computers, right? Like we North Korea's made nukes and we don't think they have computers. They have intercontinental nukes. I think they have computers, guys. He thinks they have computers. They have smartphones too. Yo, what do you think Kim Jong Un be watching on a smartphone? Yo, that's actually a good question. What do you think Kim Jong Un's search history is like? Bro, I bet Kim Jong Un's got some crazy search history. Could you imagine Kim Jong Un's search history be like, what to do with people trying to escape my country? Do you think North Korea has porn? I don't think so. Only for like Kim Jong Un or like super high ranking officials. Actually, North Korea does have a film industry. Believe it or not, North Korea has made films. I've watched North Korean films before. You guys know North Korea has films because pretty much the previous leader before Kim Jong Un, Kim Jong Un's dad, kidnapped two famous filmmakers from South Korea and forced them to like direct movies for him. So North Korea does actually have like films that they've made. Very interesting history. And they're very interesting films to watch because they're very much like propaganda films. But it is kind of interesting. And his wife, yes, yes. But they were able to escape because they were able to say, "Oh, we need to travel to a foreign North Korean embassy so we can film in foreign locations," and then they were able to go to like uh they were like able to escape. So um yeah, there's your fun little there's your fun little history. Fun little history lesson. Um See a doctor, mental health is important. Well, you'd see a and Chatter, you're not going to believe this. I've seen multiple mental health professionals. Wow. And you know what's kind of crazy? The best thing that you can do to treat trans patients is to give them access to gender affirming care. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's not like we have numerous scientific studies that back up that gender affirming care is the best thing for trans people. What? Crazy! Oh my god, crazy. Could have been a bricklayer. I could still be a bricklayer. Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably a trans woman out there that be laying bricks, okay? Um, yeah. Wait, you're trans? I thought you were just a heavy smoker. Nope, I'm trans. I heard they just remake popular Hollywood movies. The one that I watched was kind of like a Godzilla ripoff. Like it was like a monster movie, but it was like, wow, look at how awesome the North Korean government is able to take down this awesome monster. But gender affirming care usually ends. It does not, chatter. Does not. Depression rates and everything usually goes down with gender affirming care. Take gender affirming surgeries, for example. Gender affirming surgeries have a regret rate of less than 1%. Breast implants, breast augmentations have a regret rate of 10%. Okay? Gender affirming surgeries are like one of the lowest regret rates in surgeries. Like if y'all actually read like medical journals and medical stuff, like affirming trans people's gender and like giving them HRT is the most effective way that we have of treating trans people. Right? Like, you are very misinformed. I'm not. You can go read the studies. Look, you can disagree with the science all you want, right? People disagree with science all the time. People say the earth is flat. They're wrong. Doesn't mean you can't believe in wrong things. What's your favorite medical journal? That's funny. Yeah. So, yeah. Actually, it doesn't. Y'all's suicide rates remain high. Okay? I'm gonna tell you something, chatter. Okay? I was suicidal, okay, before I started transitioning. After transitioning, I've not had a single suicidal thought, okay? It has improved my life drastically. And the suicide rates are high because we have to deal with dumbasses like you being like, what you're experiencing isn't real. And you're actually mentally ill and you should die. Okay? You don't think that has an effect on someone's mental health, okay? Okay? Like, like a lot of trans people deal with mental health issues because like it's hard to live when everything about the world kind of hates you. When you get harassed for being who you are, right? Um so like yeah. Um so yeah. If you guys are nicer to people, maybe the rates would have been lower. Yeah, exactly. So, have you had any surgeries? No, I don't. So, yeah. So, I have not had any surgeries. I looked at your YouTube chat and it's a whole lot worse than Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch chat's awesome. My Twitch chat's swag. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. In my 20s, I was in patient facilities for self deletion attempts. After transitioning, I'm 50 times happier. Yeah. Like, you can ask most trans people, like, I guarantee you, probably 95% of trans people, if you ask them if they're happier after transitioning, they would say yes. Like, I'm not, like, you can look at the science. So, um, Yeah. So yeah. Hold on. Yeah, this is quality of life. Introduction, results. Hold up. Conclusion. Yeah. So yeah. Twitch chat is swag. W Twitch chat. For real, for real. For real, for real. On God, no cap, no cap. You can transition socially or hormonally, but not surgically for the person who asked. Yeah, I mean, you can transition. Like some people do surgeries. Yeah, you don't have to. So yeah. Um, but I came here from YouTube to say that you're pretty. Sorry that YouTube is full of a bunch of brain rotted children who lack critical thinking skills. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's like that all the time on YouTube. But they keep watching, so maybe I'll get through to them. Who knows? I wonder why some people care so much about other people's lives. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't answer that. Yeah. So yeah, swag. Um, how do you deal with so many harassment on the daily? I mean, I'm used to it, right? Like I see it every single day, right? But I think the thing is like I know myself, so I'm not gonna let some fucking loser on the internet ruin my day. Also, thank you, Squinky Blue. Thank you for the follow. Also, Gorillas Poop. Thank you for the follow. Gorillas do be pooping, yeah. But for me, like, I don't know. I could let someone that says like a nasty ass comment on YouTube ruin my day, or I could be like, they're wrong, and I'm a boss and a baller and I'm swag. So, yeah. Opinions on D's. Shada, you should not have asked my opinion on D's. Um, yeah. Um, uh, yeah. Ba- yeah. Um, yeah. So, oh, I love the sound of your keyboard. It is a very nice sounding keyboard. Um, he is one of the best things that happened to me. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah. But like, I can tell you, like, that's the thing. Is so many people would rather like make up their own headcanon of like trans people than like actually listen to trans people. Uh, yeah. Why people care about other people's lives so much? Because they're all insecure losers, and they can only live in the mainstream narrative bubble. Anything slightly alien scares the poop out of them. Yeah. Um, I think it's not always insecurity. I think it's just sometimes like people are taught to hate, right? And I think like people are taught hatred, right? Like I think people are taught to be like by the world around them or by their parents or by and they see like someone that's outside of the norm or like a group that they've been taught to hate, and they kind of just it's kind of just they don't ever try to unlearn it, right? Yeah. So, taught by our president, I don't think it's just that, right? I think it's right, bigotry is learned, right? We don't come out of the womb hating different groups of people, right? That's something that's learned and taught over time, right? And I think it's important to acknowledge what biases you might have and try to change over time, or be less hatred. Yeah. Can you really quickly explain why people take Palestinian side instead of Israel's side? Yeah, it's pretty simple. Israel's committing a genocide. Pretty simple response. I mean, yeah. Also, Israel not just committing a genocide, but they're also invading a sovereign nation of Lebanon. So, right, like you got chasers in this chat. Yeah, 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 but like I'm 43 and only just came out as trans and learned behavior is so real. Yeah, I think it's the same thing with any sort of bigotry, right? Like racism, transphobia, homophobia, like all that shit is taught, right? Like that, it's not natural. Like you learned it by your environment and the people around you, right? And oftentimes you have to spend time unlearning things, right? So yeah. All politics are evil. I wouldn't say that. Having clean drinking water and clean air is not inherently evil, and that's political. The air you breathe and the water you drink are based on the politics and the politicians, right? Because, for instance, the air you breathe, air quality standards for factories, for cars, all that is set by politicians and politics, right? The water you drink, the pipes you drink out of, the water your the pipes your water travels through are all built and maintained by taxpayer dollars. That is fundamentally politics, right? Um, um, yeah. So yeah. Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag, or I guess it'd be Guten Nacht. Yeah. Uh, we are at a point. We need to suppose microplastics are. I like microplastics, guys. I'm a microplastic maxer. I be microplastic maxing. Welcome in, Gray's offline. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I love microplastics. I love you high. Oh my god, bro. I hate when chatters say that. I shouldn't have said that I hate when chatters say that, because now everyone's gonna be like, "Are you high?" No. Last time I did any sort of weed was July 4th. The last time I smoked weed or had an edible was on July 4th. So I'm very much not high. So Pappy is mostly microplastics. No, no. Just my balls. Just my balls are mostly microplastics. We are all plastic at some point. Yeah. I love microplastic maxing. Hello from Sacramento. Sacramento? Cool, cool. That's the capital of California. Yeah, did you guys know that? What if I redeem take an edible? Sure you want to do that? Sure you want to do that? You could. Actually, June probably has enough points that they could. I probably shouldn't challenge that. Yeah. Also, actually, since you guys are in here, I should probably talk about the talent show. I should probably talk about the talent show. Okay? Monday night. Monday night. Monday night. What day is that? What day is Monday night? Monday night is the 3rd. Monday night the 3rd, we'll be having a talent show. So if you want to show your talent to stream on Monday night, August the 3rd, be sure to be here and be willing to join the Discord with your camera on and show us your lovely, lovely talent. Yeah. I have a great talent. Well, then be here. If you got a good talent, okay, if you got a cool talent, be here Monday night. Okay? 6 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. Okay? 6 o'clock. Okay? In my Discord. Exclamation Discord. Hold up. Let me do the exclamation Discord. Discord. I need to promote it. I need to promote it so people show up and show me. I charge for my talent. No, yeah. But, my talent is peeling a banana without hands. Like with your teeth, that's not very hard. I could do that. Or with your toes. Because if you're gonna peel a banana with your toes, that's kind of like ape mode. You go in ape mode. If you're peeling a banana with your toes, that's quite literally you go in ape mode. Are you going to judge the best talent and give them a prize? You know what? I will give a prize. Okay? The winner? I'll have to think about what the prize is. The best chatter will get we'll get a gifted sub. They'll get an ad-free Pappy the First viewing experience. $1 million. I do not have $1 million. Look, I might make $15 million every single time I go live on Twitch, okay? But does that mean I have $1 million? No. How do you guys think I fund my private jet and my private yacht and my 10 different houses, okay? Mama's got to pay some way. Are you from Philly? No, I'm not. Can get Instagram? You mean can you get my Instagram? Also, thank you, Jay, for the 5 gifted. Welcome in, Jay. Thank you for the 5 gifted. That was swag. Swag. W, number 1 victory royale. Yeah, for W. Yeah, so, yeah. Can I get your Instagram? It was literally just put in the chat. So yeah, yeah, this YouTube chatter keeps asking over and over and over again for my Instagram, but it was literally put in the chat. Like, you can see it. Stream Elements posted it. Literally a link to it. It's also in the description of all my videos. Like, it's not hard to find my Instagram. Trying to pick what I should do for my talent. Yeah, you guys have time. You guys have time to think about what your talent's gonna be. Your talent could be like doing a backflip, playing an instrument, like opening a can of Pringles with your toes. You know, it could be like anything and everything. Yeah, so, yeah. How do you have a private jet? Me? How do I have a private jet? How do I have a private jet? Well, I make $10 billion every single time I go live on Twitch. You know, I'm the most paid person on Twitch, you know, with an... You know, 50 viewers is a lot of viewers, so Twitch wants to keep me around. Since you moved, does that make you a transplant? That's literally the joke I made on Instagram today. You're literally stealing my own joke, June. You're stealing my own joke. You're literally stole my own joke. Is being very untalented a talent?
Finger heart.
Also, thank you for the finger heart. Thank you very much for 1990s memories. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Are you gay? Thank you for noticing, chatter. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing that I'm gay. I'd like to thank all the gay people in my life for, being gay. Also, thank you for the eagle. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Swag. She's not a plant. That's true, I'm not a plant. Could you guys imagine what it'd be like to be a plant? Just like chilling, doing like photosynthesis. Shit would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I would like being a plant.
Goat
also,
trophy.
thank you, Anthony, for the thank you for the goat trophy. Thank you very much for that. That was very swag. Finally, a normal live stream. Should we tell him, chatter? Chat, should we tell this chatter that this is not a normal live stream? I don't know. Yeah. Do you condemn the apartheid? Like in Israel? Yeah. But yeah. Unless you're iceberg lettuce, that wouldn't be good right now. Bro, yo, who love eating the bag Taylor Farm lettuce? That should be popping. Yeah. Or should I say more like pooping? That should be pooping. That should be pooping. This is a vibe stream. Honestly, we do be kind of going off vibes. 10 million streaming on Twitch. Not only are you delusional. So chatter, there's this thing called a joke. There's this thing called a joke. Oh my god, you donated also, how much Jay money? For the $25. Goddamn, you rich as hell. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Jaden Ilby donated $25. Yeah. This is an awesome Pappy stream. Nothing normal here. Who would want to be normal?
Yeah, normal. Kind of reminds me of when I was crazy. I was crazy once, when they locked me in a rubber room with rats, and guys, rats make me crazy. So yeah. What's the biggest change since starting HRT personally? Ooh. Biggest change since starting HRT? Honestly, probably the super strength, Like, that's why they don't want trans people competing in sports, I went from running like an 8-minute mile to running like a 2-second mile. Like, it's pretty crazy. And like, I used to be able to lift like maybe like 75 pounds, like on the bench. And now that I'm on HRT, I can lift like 2,000. So it's kind of crazy what HRT does to your body, It makes you like superhuman. But yeah, it's like true. Are you single? Yes. Also, does someone like me have a chance with you? No, because you're a random. I don't know anything about you. So, also thank you for the laughing disco. Yeah, thank you for the laughing disco. But yeah, it's like yeah, it is kind of crazy. I thought I would struggle to open a pickle jar, but it's reassuring that I have super strength. Yeah, I can't even open pickle jars anymore. I just shatter them. I'm just too strong. All the handles in my house broken, like on the doors and stuff, broken. Jude just shot his shot on live. Yeah. Honestly, if I were to take my estrogen on live stream, I'd technically be shooting my shots. Because it's like an injection. Anyway, that was actually kind of a I am tipping. Thank you. Just a tip. That was a penis joke. Comedy gold. Dude just shot his shot. Yeah, comedy gold. Honestly, peak. What do you use to style your hair? I use Kevin Murphy shampoo and conditioner, and then I use hair oil on the ends, and then I blow dry it out. Can I ask you a question? That's always. I was thinking for the finger heart. Ask away. Ask the question. Ask the question. Sometimes a chatter says, "Can I ask a question?" And then I'm like, "Oh no, oh no." Sometimes chatters say, "Oh my God, you donated how
Holy
much money?
shit!
Goddamn, you rich
What
as
the
hell."
fuck?
The
The
woke
woke
agenda
agenda
donated
with
$200.
the woke agenda with $200. I mean, they are called the woke agenda, and I did title the stream "I'm the Woker," so it would make sense that the woke agenda would give me $200. That's actually thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. With that $200, I'll turn like 5 kids at an elementary school transgender. With that money you gave me, the woke agenda. Thank you very much for that. Wow, classic woke agenda strikes again. W woke agenda, honestly. W woke agenda. Honestly, that was kind of like a funny ass name. It's a funny name. Funny name to get a dono from. The woke agenda. Bro, my YouTube chatters are saying, the woke agenda is sending her money. The woke agenda is sending her money. You ever go to the Bay Area? I was born in the Bay Area. I was born in Burlingame, actually. So I was born in the Bay Area. Yeah. So I've been to the Bay Area. I last time I was in the Bay Area, I was like 12 years old though. So it's been a very long time since I've been back to the Bay Area. Or no, I was like 11. I was like 11, not 12. Are you growing your hair longer? Well, I haven't gotten a haircut in almost a year at this point. So I guess, yeah, sure. The woke agenda is letting people live and love. Such a horrific idea. Yeah, the woke agenda wants gay people to be able to kiss in public. Oh my god. Oh, what does this world come to? What does this world come to? End of the world. Um, hey, Pappy. Hey, are you ill? So you don't put an apostrophe in ill, chatter. You said all? Owl? Which isn't. Are you in the USA? No, I'm in Antarctica. I'm in Antarctica. I live in an Antarctic compound surrounded by snow and ice. Yeah. The woke agenda wants us to be gay. Yeah. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows that. The woke agenda wants us to be gay and transgender. Also, thank you for the floating heart. Thank you very much for the floating heart. Thank you very much for that. Do you smoke or vape? Neither. I think vaping sucks. Vaping sucks. Honestly, if I were to start doing nicotine related stuff, I would definitely be like a cigarette smoker. Okay? Because cigarette smoke actually doesn't bother me. Some people are like grossed out by cigarette smoke, but I think it's because I like in high school worked at an Irish pub and all the regulars there smoked like chimneys. So I just got used to being around people that like smoke cigarettes. So like people smoking cigarettes doesn't really bother me, you know? But people vaping pisses me off. That shit's cringe. That shit's cringe. Also, thank you, Wildcat Dream, for the 10 jewels. Also, thank you for all the floating hearts. Thank you very much. Are you transgendered? Yes. You smoke weed? Only socially. I like if I do weed, it's usually edibles. That's like a once a month thing. Once a month, I take an edible and I sit in the bathtub with Epsom salts, and it's like the best thing ever. Okay? No joke, if you ever get the opportunity, if you're over 21 and you're in a state that it's legal, take an edible and just take a bath with like Epsom salts. It's genuinely awesome. It's awesome. No phone, just sit there thinking, contemplating, sitting in a nice bathtub. You're all warm, cozy. You're like, I feel clean. It's nice. It's nice. So yeah. What's the reason for your gender change? Probably 5G towers. 5G towers plus COVID did a number on me. Vaping I only condone is what my dad did. He smoked most of my childhood, and then doctors said smoking was probably what caused my chronic ear infection, so he stopped smoking and switched to vaping. Yeah, I just think vaping looks cringe. I mean, neither are good for you, right? Smoking anything is not good for you, okay? Having carcinogens in your lungs is not good for you. How do you know if you're gay or trans in the beginning? Um, yeah, the woke mob forced me to be both. So, triple vaxxed. I've been, guys, I've been vaccinated from a very young age. Oops, my stream just went out, I think. Yep, that's awesome. Swag. Love when that happens. Love when that happens. Love when that happens. Is it gonna come back up? Okay. Trying to reconnect. Are we gonna reconnect? Can we please reconnect? Are we back? It froze? Yes, I know. I know it froze. I know it froze. Please come back. Please come back. Okay, it's back. Sorry that the stream went down. Sorry. Sorry my internet died. My internet said, what if I shit the bed? Refresh. How many COVID vaccine doses have you taken? I've gotten 4 COVID vaccine shots so far in my life. So that's probably what got me. Honestly, I came out before the COVID vaccine was even a thing. So it wasn't even like yeah. Um um yeah. Internet did shit the bed. Yeah, my internet pooped the bed. Just like me sometimes. I be pooping the bed. Who else be pooping the bed? That's a joke. I don't poop the bed, guys. I haven't pooped the bed since I was like a baby. Peeing the bed, on the other hand, that's a different story, okay? I don't do it on a regular basis, though, okay? It was one time a year and a half ago, okay? 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 Just like a little bit of warmth in your sleep. No, okay, it happened because I was peeing in a dream. And it didn't take me long to realize, right? Because you know when like you use the bathroom in a dream? I was in the dream in the bathroom, and then I woke up and was like, oh shit. It was just like a little tiny it wasn't very much. It was a very tiny dribble. Okay? And then I got a speeding ticket the next day. Not a good week of my life. Not a good week of my life. Okay? That kind of sucked. Okay? Do you know how embarrassing it is? Do you know how embarrassing it is to have both of those things happen in a week? That shit's rough. Okay? That shit is hard. Okay, that shit sucks. No way that actually happened. I'm telling you guys it happened. Only pajamas got soaked. If you were wearing PJs, I was not. I sleep naked. No, I do sleep naked. Sleeping with clothes on is like you. Sleeping with clothes on is uncomfortable. I don't like sleeping with clothes on at all. Like not one bit. Not one bit. Okay? If I'm sleeping, okay, if I'm going shmee me 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 me, okay, I take a shower beforehand, and if I'm not having like any gas, like if I'm not gassy or anything, or like have stomach issues, then I sleep naked. Also, thank you for the corgi. Thank you for the corgi. That was very swag of you to do. Very swag. Chase Crenshaw, thank you. Are you related to Dan Crenshaw, the senator with one eye? Perhaps. Perhaps. Bro, why'd my... Was it because the stream, like, froze that my viewership, like... My viewership, like, dropped. That shit... Like, what the fuck even happened? That... Oh my god, I hiccup. That was a hiccup and a burp. That was gross. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. People who sleep naked and keep socks on are murderers. Well, if you're sleeping with socks on, you're not naked, right? Like if you're in your full birthday suit, but you have socks on, you're not naked. Like that, you're not naked. You're definitionally not naked. Like if you have socks on and you have all your clothes off, you're not naked. You're not naked. I don't think you're naked unless you have every single piece of clothing off, right? If you still have socks on, even though, yeah, sure, your gens are out, that's short for genitals, and your tis are out, that's short for tits. Yeah. Okay, you're still not naked if you have socks on, right? That's why Twitch shouldn't ban me if I wear socks and go full nude on stream. I can use that argument at work. Well, work has a dress code, right? Like if you're at work, you have a dress code at work, right? But right, if I were to go out, okay, and just wear socks, I wouldn't be naked. Like cops can't arrest you if you're just wearing socks, you know? They can't arrest you for public indecency. You're wearing socks. You're not indecent. Okay? You're hiding what is truly the most yeah. Um so yeah. That would be funny if it was. Yeah. Could you imagine? Bro, that'd be like a dream for nudists. If you could just like walk around, no pants, no shirt, just socks, and be like, I'm not nude. Do you think there's any nudist communities where, like, if someone wears socks, do you think they get, like, pissed off? Like, if you're in a nudist community, right? Like, because there are nudist communities, right? Do you ever think they get mad if you're, like, wearing shoes? Or, like, socks? Like, could you imagine, like, you put on shoes to, like, walk outside? Do you think, like, your fellow nudist would be like, what the fuck? You're not naked, dude. They'd be like, take those shoes off. Take those shoes off, okay? They're real nudists. If they're not real nudists. Are they really nudists if they're wearing socks? This is a good question. Yeah, you can walk around, but I think people would prefer not seeing nude. Would not prefer seeing nude. Yeah, that's what I'm. But like I'm saying, if you're like part of a nudist community, right? If you're part of like a nudist like community, you know, that's like people that are in the nude, you know, it's like pretty sweat. Like I don't, depending on what part of the body's wearing socks. Ooh, good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Because if you have a sock on your cock, you're not naked. Yes, I love talking about what's naked and what's not naked with you guys. This is so cool. I love this. This is so fun, chat. This is so wow. We're having lots of fun, chat. Aren't we having so much fun, chat? Aren't we having so much fun? Aren't we? Aren't we having so much fun, chatters? Chat, chat, chat. If I tell you that I'm gay, would you guys still watch me? People think people would put socks on doorknobs so your roommate would know not to come in. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't do that. I mean, not that my roommate's coming into my room, you know, because he has his own room. But sometimes I wonder if my roommate can hear things. You know? Like sometimes I pull out my magic microphone and I be having a little bit fun in the evening. And sometimes I'm like, I hope my roommate can't hear me. But sometimes I'm like, I hope he can't. But sometimes I'm like, maybe he can. My microphone. My microphone. Yes, yes. Your thingy says, give me your pronouns, but I want to keep them. They're mine. I'm the WOKER. You gotta give me your pronouns. You gotta give me your pronouns. Love that movie, The Magic Microphone. Yeah, Magic Microphone. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, I love my magic microphone. The sounds from the magic microphone. Uh, the sounds from my magic microphone sound like. Hold up. They sound like. That's what my magic. That's what it. That's what they sound like. Sometimes it's got a rhythm to it. Sometimes it's got a little bit of beat to it. You know. But yeah. So that's the case. No, my pronouns, please, they were a gift from my mother. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm like a boss and I chose my pronouns. So pretty swag. I support, so you're my friend now. Yeah. Cool. I'd love to sing into your magic microphone. It's not really a microphone that you sing into. It can it makes me sing, but Pappy is your mother now. Yeah, I am mother. I'm your queen. Bow down. Also, chat, I have to do something. Okay, I have to do something so important. Okay, my pronouns are choose the person Harry. It's not always clear why. My pronouns chose the person Harry. Don't know what you're trying to say, first time chatter. But chat, I do have to pee. So yeah. I wonder if microphone would work better on Europe's 240 volts. Well, my microphone works on a battery that you charge. So, but chat, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee. I gotta pee so bad. I actually have to pee. Oh my god, I have to pee. I have to pee. I have to pee, and I'm zooming in, zooming in. You're getting the Jigglypuff view while I go pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Oh my god, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Go pee it.
It was a pleasure speaking with you the other day. You're such a lovely person.
Oh my goodness, chat. I'm back! Wow! Pappy the First is back! Oh my god, we missed her! It was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you, Mr. Rainbow Loves Coffee. Our favorite gay elder, thank you. Sorry I was in the bathroom while you sent that message. Sorry, I was pee-pissing. Pronouns? Pee-piss. Boo, bad joke, cornball joke, cornball moment. But thank you for the $5, Mr. Rainbow Loves Coffee. Thank you very much. Hope you made it. I did make it. I didn't think I was gonna make it, guys. I did not. I'm gonna be honest. I did not think I was gonna make it back. Okay, because I went into the bathroom to go pee. I peed so hard I put another hole in the toilet seat. I do that way too often. I'm gonna have to get a new ceramic bowl. I have to get reinforced ceramic on my toilet bowls because I pissed so hard, like a racehorse. It's really, really a struggle. Yeah, it's like a water jet. It's like a power washer. Like I can power wash. Like it's that fast. Whoa, must be at least 6'7". I'm 7'12". But like, yeah, and then of course since the toilet bowl shattered, I like fell and like, but like normally I would fall, but like this time I caught myself because I've been doing squats, so my legs were able to squat. But then there was water leaking all over my bathroom, and I plugged it up with a bunch of toilet paper, but we'll see how long that lasts. I'll fix it after stream, but yeah. Do you piss bullets or something? Yes. Yes. I actually get kidney stones so often, and I piss so hard that literally it's like shooting bullets. Yeah, they come out and they go ping. They pop holes in the wall. Literally, I've put holes through like the floor. It's crazy. I have to get reinforced ceramic toilet bowls. You guys would not understand the struggle. First time viewer here. I'm just laughing at the first time viewers. The first time they're watching me is hearing that I have pee that shoots bladder stones, kidney stone bullets. First time viewer here. From your perspective, why is it hard for straight guys to find long-term relationships with trans women? I don't know. That was gonna be the other way around, but I don't know. Hear me out. Carbon Kevlar toilet. Nah, I've tried that. Nah, I have to get titanium reinforced toilet bowls that are slightly angled, so they ricochet it and don't actually put a hole in it. Yeah, it's a pretty harsh life. Are trans people more loyal than women in relationships? Well, trans people can also cheat. So, like, trans people and cis people can both be shitty, right? That's not a trans exclusive thing necessarily, right? Yeah, but yeah, so, but angled, yeah, but yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff, Yeah, not many people know what it's like to really like to really be such a hard pisser that like you got it. All right, guys, join the raid. If you don't join the raid, I'll come over to your house and I'll pee in your unreinforced toilet bowl and I'll shatter it. So if you guys don't join the raid, that's what's gonna happen. All right, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow.